It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Reports podcast.
What is she? Black, white, Spanish?
I think she's. I think they said she's like. I don't know. I know she's black and white, but I don't know if it's white. I think it's like Italian or something like that.
But you're talking about the one where
her comments on Barack Obama. She was basically saying how she doesn't understand why Barack Obama identifies as black.
A friend of hers asked her, like, what are you going to put on the census or something like that, white or black? And she's like, well, I don't identify as either one of those because she's mixed. And then her friend was like, well, Barack Obama put black. And she's like, well, I think that's peculiar that he was raised by his white mom and his white grandmother, and his black dad was nowhere to be found, yet he identifies as black. And so she was kind of taking some shots. And that being said, I think a lot of like what creates your identity is not how you personally identify, but like how people treat you. You know what I mean? Because you start to understand their struggle. Like,
I live a black life.
You live a black life. Like, I'm not Jewish. But please believe people in my DMs
here you go.
do not like, if they don't like Jews, they're telling me.
Yeah, because they think you're Jewish.
This and this. So I got to deal with all the anti-Semitism, just like I'm sure Barack had to deal with racism.
A lot of black stuff.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
can we hear it, Taylor?
When you fill out your census, I'm like, well, I don't know when the last time I filled out my census was, but if they make you choose a race, she's like, what are you going to put? I go, well, both. She's like, well, you can't. She goes, well, what if Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial? I'm like, well, congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I go, I think that's fascinating considering his black dad was nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But hey, you do you. I'm going to do me.
First of all, very unpatriotic to not fill out your census. That's number one. You know what I mean? Very, very irresponsible. I would expect more from someone of her stature.
You filled it out?
Yes, we fill out the census.
You just do what the government tells you?
Yeah.
Get vaccinated.
I might be.
How you know?
Bitch, I might be.
Whoa! You just saying the B word?
No, that's how Gucci made.
You just saying the
B word?
word?
No, bitch, I might be.
Oh
bitch,
my
I
God.
might be.
You just saying the
B
B
word. Oh, you vaxxed up. Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be. You never heard that song?
Yes, I have many a time.
You should come out the stage on that. That should be hard.
That is my opening song.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what the fuck she's trying to say.
She's corny. Well, that's corny.
I don't even know what she's trying to say because Barack Obama has a black father. Barack Obama has a white mother. Regardless if his black dad was there or not, he's a black man.
Maybe she's saying that there's like a cultural component to who you are.
No, that's just not true though.
You don't think so?
No.
How you get treated?
Not when it comes to matters of race. Because guess what? I can think I'm white as shit.
Word up.
That don't mean I'm gonna get treated like that.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
I'm just
and a white person can think they black as shit. That don't mean they can say the N-word.
100%. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, there are many things that make up your identity. One is like your experience in the world, and then two is your experience at home and like how you identify.
But not when it comes to the census. Now, what she should have said is there should be biracial on the census.
Yes.
I agree with that.
That should be the check. You know what I mean? That should be the conversation. Not
there's so many mixes out here though. How many mixes you gonna have?
But that's why you just put biracial.
You know what's funny though is like she might have been this is interesting. Like this type of behavior might have been inspired by her interactions with not white people, but black people. She might have been looked at as not black enough around her black community. And because of that, start to go, well, okay, if I'm not accepted by them, I'm going to gravitate towards the people who accept me. So a lot of times, like when you're pushing back against something that you are, it often is the community itself that has rejected you. You know, like I have friends that like my buddy, when I lived in Spain, he was half Cameroonian, half Spanish, right? He was born in Spain, but the Spanish people didn't see him as Spanish. So he just decided his identity was African. It was from Cameroon. It was Cameroonian. He went back to Cameroon. What do you think they thought he was?
Spanish.
So like you're in this weird space where you never are one and you never get to be whole. And
guess what?
I understand that.
Sage Steele is a black woman. And I'm sure she's biracial, but she presents as a black woman. Barack Obama's a black man. J. Cole is a black man. Drake is a black Canadian man.
You don't get to decide.
So what about my son?
But they present that way though.
I present them as white now.
Man, shut up.
So what about my son? My son's black or Puerto Rican?
Say again?
Definitely Puerto Rican.
Why?
I've seen him.
I'm more black though.
Nah, your son's Puerto Rican, bro.
No.
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, I'm here.
He's Puerto Rican. He already knows.
No, so that means he's black.
Half Puerto Rican, half black, like Alex.
Yeah, but if I'm around, I'm around. So now he's more black.
Alex, what do you consider yourself?
I probably lean closer to black.
Lean closer to black?
I mean, like, just because I had more experiences of being black.
Yeah, you don't need to grow dreads then.
What you mean?
You said you.
Why don't you start with dreads?
I don't like. I don't like how you said lean closer to black.
No, because
you black.
But I've also had Puerto Rican experiences. Like, I had all the rice and beans growing up, dancing salsa, house parties.
That's
all
that makes you Puerto Rican?
I mean, I'm just naming the stuff you would know about.
Yeah.
But
is Puerto Rican on the census? Say
what?
Is Puerto Rican on the census?
Sure.
No, I think it's like African with some Latin mix.
So the tricky thing, we're talking about two different things right now. We're talking about like what race you are and like what culture you are. You can be a white Puerto Rican. Yeah. You can be a black Puerto Rican. So like Al is black. Like obviously we're looking at him. We can tell that he has black in him, of course.
Yeah, you get pulled over, he gonna have trouble.
But I think what you're also talking about is like culturally black and culturally Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And you've had both of those experiences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because
But the census isn't about culture.
No, his mother is Puerto Rican. Like,
but I have rice and beans at the house all the time.
You think that your kid not going to be a little Puerto Rican with Carla raisin all the time?
No, not a little Puerto Rican. Your kid is half Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I get what
Culture's
you're saying.
passed down through the mother, bro. It's like whatever the mom is what you're going to be.
That's right.
The mother raising the kid.
I think it's both. I think it's both. No,
whatever the dad.
The dad is the dominant gene. The dad is the dominant gene.
Culture. I'm not talking about genes. I'm talking about culture. Culture is always passed down from the woman, yo.
Oh no.
Women dictate culture.
I will say I think I tend to agree with that.
Yeah, because you're with your mom more.
You're with your mom
more. I tend to agree
all
with
the
that.
time. Like your mother dictates your behavior, dictates everything.
But that's why I say patriarchy was some shit that a motherfucker really had. When they say patriarchy is man-made, literally, a man had to make that to have order.
A man made it and women enforced it.
Explain.
Men make the culture. Women keep on continuing it.
Yeah, but I think by nature,
this is the rules.
I think by nature, patriarchy is just not a natural thing.
Hey.
Kids follow the mom.
Men are like, yo, I want to get tons of pussy. Women have a son. What do they say? Go out there and get tons of pussy, son. No, I want to make sure that you get tons of pussy.
But that son follows a woman from day one.
So ladies, stop promoting the culture you hate.
I don't know where we at right now.
I'm over here like, number one, I don't know what the hell that P word is.
I'm saying women pass on the culture. This is what they do. It is absolutely amazing. They have the closest connection to the
children. I think children lean towards mama and grandma more.
Of course they do. So stop passing down the shit that you don't want to see. But the reality is, no woman wants their kid to be a simp. If you got a son, you want your kid to be out there busting them down.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I mean, you get some type of...
you have 4 girls, so you don't know. You have one boy, you want him to
but time out. No. I'm going to tell you why that's not true. I got a mom. And you know what my mom did when she caught me with Playboy? Flip the fuck out.
She didn't want you in a magazine. She wanted you a real girl.
No.
Stop being a loser.
No, she flipped out. And I remember her going to my dad, and we was in a single wide trailer. So I could hear the whole conversation. She went to my dad in the kitchen and was like, look what I found him with today. And my dad was like, you want me to go punish him because he's looking at women? Like he's like, yo, I'm glad he's looking at the Playboy. So I listened to that whole conversation. My mom was not pleased.
But there's also a religious component there.
I don't think so.
You don't think your mom being religious had anything to do with it?
Every time I see my son, I said, well, my boy gonna get a lot of pussy. She like, don't play with me. He ain't gonna get nothing. I ain't playing with that.
All right, we'll see.
She don't like that.
Carla.
Yeah, mothers don't like that.
Moms don't like that. Moms don't like that. I'm sure she'd be happy. I don't know if she know my son is the man. I'm sure my mom, knowing I was the man, like, I don't think she was upset that. I know she'd be upset if I couldn't get nobody.
She's gonna teach him how to dance so he knows how to dance at the
my
parties.
mom knew I couldn't get nobody, that hurt.
But listen, where's the logic of a woman being happy their son is a womanizer? Your mom hates you for that.
No. You're right. But
your mom be on your ass about that.
But what if I can't get a
mama
prom
tell
date?
these girls?
No, I won't get them to nobody.
I know my son. Don't come to me crying.
Yep. No, for her other side. She did. But if my mom knew I couldn't even get a prom date, she'd be really upset. Heartbroken, man.
But that's different.
As much as I don't want my daughter to have sex or nothing, I want my daughter to have a prom date.
But I don't think that's because she wants you to be with a woman or anything else. I think that's just because That's just sad if your child can't get a prom date. Like, that's just sad.
Nobody
Can you imagine?
Why none of the girls like you, son?
Can you exactly? That's just sad.
We both are responsible, and I think we both need to be accountable. And if we don't like the culture, then we both got to change it together. But we can't just keep going like, oh, the patriarchy's bad. Stop being like this. And then ladies, you expect the same thing from your sons when you have them. And like men, we expect the same thing from the daughters. Like when we have a daughter, what do we all say? I'm not letting nobody fuck my daughter.
Nobody.
My daughter, it's like, that's sexist too. If your daughter wants to go out there, like, listen, we was fucking people's daughters.
Why?
Yes.
Was we not?
Well, what's the
We
point?
understand that.
But my mom wasn't saying, go out there and get it, son. That was your original argument. Your original argument was your parents, your mom wants you to go out there and get that boom boom.
No, but there are moms that they turn a blind eye to the patriarchal behavior of their kids, but they will judge that patriarchal behavior of even their husband. They'll judge it of other men.
Oh, my dad was like
will
me.
be there. But all of a sudden their son, it's like, oh, he's just wild. He just goes out there and fucks a lot of girls.
Like your dad was absolutely like
go
you.
out.
No, I hope not.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
One woman though.
I'm just saying. He liked it as much as you did.
Maybe I was out there. Charlie, come on, ain't not too long ago. I was out here wilding. You think my daddy was like me?
Wait,
yes.
What were you going to say?
Look, think about it. So I have a sister. She's 2 years older than me. When I was bringing girls home in high school, my sister was getting slapped for talking to boys in high school. Like she created a different set of standards, and I'm 2 years younger. But
was your mom telling you, Alex, go out there and get all the pussy you can?
But I mean, she was allowing me to talk to girls, but not allowing my sister to talk to boys.
You know why? Because you ain't gonna have no baby.
Why is that fine?
Yeah.
That's not fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's not fine.
No, that's not what he said. What he said was your mom is out there slapping you on the cheeks while you out there getting some pussy.
No, but that's also encouraging the behavior like, oh, it's fine for me to talk to as many girls as I want in high school, but it's not okay for my sister to even talk to a single boy in high school.
Because
we're all responsible is what I'm trying to say. It's not just, it's very easy for girls to just go like, oh, the patriarchy, man, stop this shit. You stop raising the kids the way you don't like. If you don't want next generation of men to be like that, don't raise them.
Well, here's the thing about, let me be clear about what I'm saying about patriarchy.
Sorry,
I just don't think patriarchy is natural. Only because yes, women and men, we come together, we fertilize and we have the baby. She carries the baby for 9 months. Literally from the time that child is a fetus, the mother leads. Literally, for all of us, it was like that.
Until the father, then you find out like, damn, he's just like his dad. He's just like his dad. Dad used to do the exact same thing. It's going to come from your dad, but your mom in the beginning, of course.
No, by the way, your mom throughout the whole life. You still scared of your mom to this day.
I am,
your mom probably the only person that can stop you from doing something right now to this day. When mama walk in the room, you straighten up.
Straighten up right
now. When the dude walk in the room, you sizing him up. Like, what's up? That's a general.
But you end up
you straighten up when the general comes in the house.
So if the general has that much control, then stop rewarding the behavior that you don't want to see.
My mom wasn't rewarding it. I was like my dad. You know what I'm saying? You won't be like your dad, but your mom know who your dad is. So she like, let me try to get you in the right way. Yeah, that's her job. But she like, fuck it. He like his dad. He's going to be out here getting all his fucking pussy.